I have in front of me the Dahua 4 megapixel network bullet camera. It comes with 20 meter IR, 3.6mm fixed lens, and some of the cool things on it is it's got AI, so artificial intelligence for facial recognition if you're using it with the right spec of NVR. And also, probably what my favorite feature on it is the fact that it's got Starlight true color at night, so you can look at full color picture at night time as if it's daytime. So not an infrared black and white. I mean, you know, very good. Now, what I'm going to do at the start here is just so the camera will come up in time for the video. We've had this camera connected already, and the only connection we actually need to use is the LAN connection here. So you can see from that it's obviously a PoE camera here, so we're powering directly off of it here. We can actually come along, and if we wanted it, we can add on audio in and audio out, so you can put in both a speaker and also a microphone here on it. The whole thing will power directly off of that. And then if we look in the front here, we'll have our fixed lens here, and we have our IR thing here, which can also use for heat mapping in relation to it, okay? So the fact is 4 megapixel, you know, on probably on IP cameras, it's good, we'll say, but like there's lots of cameras out there doing. Now this camera in terms of price point is quite expensive, because it's a very specialist thing. So if you think about the applications you want to do it on, if you want to be able to get full color day and night, you want the ability possibly to be able to add on a microphone or a speaker onto it, and you want to be able to use it for doing facial recognition, and you want to be able to pick up, we'll say, if heat mapping in terms of temperature, things like that. So you can see, we'll say, particularly in the current environment here, I'm speaking of February 2020, where some of those applications can be particularly useful for people. And we'll see also the overall picture resolution on it. This is what it comes with here exactly, okay? So we could just come along and we can do that directly on that. So this particular camera here, it wouldn't be high volume camera in terms of thing, it's quite specialist. But what I do like about the Dahua is obviously the lower spec and lower price cameras are obviously selling very large quantities for us. But something like this is that if you wanted to go and get specialist camera, Dahua have the full range. The price point on them, although much higher than standard, is still very competitive in the overall professional end of things. And this particular did have both the NVRs and the work with it here. So, you know, people need further information. We can give it in terms of the actual little bit further detail on it. But all of this stuff, I'm not really going to show it in terms of the NVR, what we can do in terms of the heat mapping, things like that, simply because you know, it'll be a little bit specific to a particular one, and we want this to be a video for the camera itself. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Dahua 2 megapixel network bullet camera with AI and Starlight true color at night, available with free shipping directly from freetv.ie.